A Star Order investigation vessel nicknamed the Turnip heads in a different direction to research indications of something going on under the surface on the obscure world Takani Prime. Woken from hibernation, Space Officer Buzz Lightyear and his chief and closest companion Alicia Hawthorne scout the arrival site, joined by youngster Featheringhamston. Gone after by unfriendly lifeforms. They endeavor to take off, however the Turnip's departure direction is undermined by Buzz, who incidentally makes the boat crash notwithstanding his earnest attempts. Ulting himself for bombing the departure and abandoning the group, Buzz volunteers as the aircraft tester for the hyperspace fuel precious stone they should create to get back. After 1 year, the G-RUP has built another province to lead fixes. Buzz's unfortunate first dry run is intensified by the impacts of time widening. For the 4 minutes he spent in flight, 4 years have passed on Takani Prime. Alicia shares that she is presently drawn into a researcher named Kiko, whom she met quite a while back. She gifts Buzz Socks, a computer-based intelligence robot specialist, with the Shaper ND programming ways of behaving of a feline. Alicia teaches Buzz to look out for testing new gem combinations until they track down one more method for returning the team home, however Buzz chooses to step up and direct further tests. With Alicia's hesitant endorsement. After 12 bombed tests, Buzz gets back from his last trip to find that Alicia has passed on from advanced age. She leaves a recording for him where she shares her satisfaction and acquaints him with her granddaughter, Izzy. Her replacement, Officer Cal Burnside, illuminates Buzz that the state has quit any pretense of endive. Owing to recover lightspeed capacity and has chosen to live in the world, depending on a laser safeguard to shield the settlement from outside native hostiles. Socks uncovers he has gone through the Moss T recent 60 years computing a steady equation for the gem. At the point when Star Order sends staff to decommission Socks, Buzz escapes with him and resists Burnside's requests to lead one last test. With Socks' assistance, Buzz can test the new blend and accomplishes hyperspeed. Be that as it may, he skirts an additional 22 years into the future, where he gets a developed together Izzy. She makes sense of that as of late. A multitude of robots attack Takani Prime and are endeavoring to enter the settlement, which is presently being safeguarded by Burnside's laser safeguard. She and a gathering of trainees, Mo and Darby, plan to obliterate a huge cruiser that the robots plunge from. After an experience with one of the robots, Buzz observes firsthand the gathering's ineptitude in battle, and promises to complete the mission himself, however the gathering unintentionally goes along with him on the mission. During a getaway from a home of threatening bugs that they unintentionally upset, the gathering withdraws in a boat named Armadillo, which is then in this way shot somewhere near the head of the robots named Zurg. Subsequent to examining a close-by mining office to find a lit-TLE energy curl that will assist them with re-establishing capacity to the boat, Buzz starts to comprehend the benefit of depending on others for help, and he permits Izzy, Mo, and Darby to go along with him and Socks in completing the mission. Be that as it may, Zurg intercedes, and regardless of the gathering having the option to escape from him and his robots, the hyper-precious stone is lost. Zurg then, at that point, catches Buzz and takes him on board the cruiser, where he uncovers himself to be a more established variant of Buzz from another future course of events, what split upon light years revisitation of the planet after the fruitful hyperspace test. Without the robot armed force to confine him, fighters from the settlement endeavored to capture Buzz compelled, constraining Buzz to escape into space. Substitute Buzz and Socks got away at maximum speed and, by means of time expansion, flew many years into the far future, where he experienced very trend-setting innovation. He endured 50 years fostering a method for turning back the clock to keep the Turnip from truly arriving on Takani Prime and try not to abandon the boat upon the planet. Having broken down his own gem rough time travel and extreme utilization, old Buzz, called Zurg by the robots, needs a new precious stone to drive his boat and complete his main goal, so he demands it from his more youthful self. Understanding this would eradicate Alicia and Kiko's coexistence, alongside Izzy, Buzz denies. In his endeavors to effectively utilize the precious stone himself, Zurg is debilitated by the other X who is against Zurg's arrangement, who leads Buzz to the boat's control space to start a fall-to-pieces grouping prior to being squashed by an irritated Zurg. After a turbulent attack on the cruiser, Buzz and his group figure out how to get away from the boat before it explodes. On their revisitation of the planet through an accident arrival, Buzz's boat is gone after by Zurg indeed, who then takes the gem for himself. Buzz is compelled to shoot the precious stone, causing a blast that apparently kills Zurg, and he can accordingly save his group from crashing onto the planet's surface with their assistance. With the fuel gone, Buzz at last acknowledges Takani Prime as his home. Burnside captures Buzz, Izzy, Mo, and Darby, determined to confine them for their wild activities, however else considering Buzz's boldness against the robot fleet. Permitted to resuscitate the Space Officer Corps, Buzz suddenly chooses Izzy, Mo, Darby, and Socks as his learners. With a new hyper-precious street, one made utilizing the PC abandoned during the uprising, Buzz and his group set out on another experience. In a post-credits scene, Zurg is uncovered to have survived 4